This special edition, and exclusively from In the Line of Duty.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
331, building ambulance. We're going to need an ambulance up here in Front Street.
An Iowa cop, also trained as an EMT, saves lives when horses spook and jump into a crowd of thousands on the 4th of July.
As we passed each cross street, there was people yelling and people motioning for us to pull in there. We don't know who we got injured or where they're injured, the extent of their injuries. So I began to do triage.
An Ohio officer saves 2 lives in a matter of days because he has some critical tools and knows how to use them in a medical emergency.
We were called to a possible break-in an apartment complex. The other 2 officers, they discharged their weapons, and so got to the exit of the apartment complex just in time as they were pulling him out of the car. So I got there, and immediately I could see he was bleeding all over the place, quite a bit of blood, and I immediately pulled out my trick kit again and got out the Israeli bandage and kind of assessed what we had initially and saw that he had a neck wound that was bleeding. Just the ease of being able to deploy that kit in such a quick manner to me was very helpful. I could immediately start administering first aid to the gentleman.
TRIC stands for Trauma Rapid Intervention Kit. It's small and vacuum sealed, and it was vacuum sealed for a couple of reasons. One, it's tamper-proof, so if you're going to go looking for a Band-Aid, you're going to violate the kit. You don't want to do that. So it discourages going into the kit for stuff you don't need. 2, it was small and compact. 3, it was durable. We put in there a pressure dressing, a nasal airway, a blanket, a space blanket, because when you get cold, you bleed faster. So mitigating hypothermia is extremely important. A couple pairs of gloves, scissors, and we packed all of this into a very tight little vacuum seal kit.
Could you save a fellow cop who has been shot? A nationally prominent trauma surgeon says many bullet wounds are survivable, but you've got to know what to do and do it immediately.
People's biggest fear is being shot. A projectile that comes out of a firearm, it's pretty small, right? Nature built you in a way that protects most of your big pipes. So if you're shot, honestly, the probability of that tiny little projectile hitting something of absolute critical nature that's going to kill you right there is extremely small.
Oh, and by the way, he also contends that officers who can provide basic and critical medical services right now are about the most valuable lifesavers and public relations gold an LEA can have.
Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office has done this for decades. It's a vast area, so the Sheriff's Office has to rise to the occasion, and it has for a long time provided emergency medical services by law enforcement officers to areas to supplement or augment or even sometimes replace EMS.
Buckle up. Could this be a new law enforcement paradigm? Lessons learned and the officers involved, and continuing education for officers everywhere in the line of duty.